There we are. Hello. Hello, Linda, and hello, Rosie. Thank you so much for being here. I moved out to the terrace or the balcony or whatever we call this um, because the internet in the room is so bad at times. So this is quite near the box, the Wi-Fi box and stuff. So therefore, I'm here today. So very nice of you to join. And yeah, for those who watch the replay and don't know me, my name is Linda. I am Norwegian, but I live in Spain. But I am on vacation in Norway, Bergen or Bergen, until Sunday, and then I'll go to the east part of Norway. I am a teacher, and I love to crochet. Yeah, today I've been out all day. We've been taking the train. Well, first the bus, and then the train, and then what do you call it? A cable car, very steep up on the mountain, where you can go skiing, alpine skiing. It was very, very nice and a bit scary because I'm kind of scared of heights, but it was okay. Hello, Monique. Hello. Very good. There are some people here. I'm so excited about that. Very nice. I've been buying a little bit more skeins. I finally found white chenille yarn or plushy yarn. Ta-da! And it is from a hobby store that is called Panduro. Panduro in Spanish means hard bread. But I don't think they know that. This is a Norwegian, I think it's a Norwegian brand. I mean, a Norwegian store. No, I think it's Swedish. It says Panduro Hobby, and where it's located in Sweden. But we have this store in Norway. So I find white. So now I can make the accent around the eyes of this little plushy duck. Chicken. Sorry. So I'm gonna do that. And then I bought some more because they had some beautiful colors. Look at this bright and vibrant pink. I just fell in love with this pink. So I just had to buy it. I don't know, maybe it's the same as I have in Spain. I'm not sure. But when I saw it, it was just candy. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful color. And right next to it, what did I see? This gorgeous purple violet. Oh, they're so pretty. So I just had to buy them. And I bought 2 more skeins. Just not the plushy yarn though, but also from the Panduro brand. This here. I really like this color and this color. These two green colors. So it's a bit difficult with the sun here. The sun isn't setting in, I don't know when, in another hour or so, or even more maybe. It is 9 o'clock in the evening here. And well, let me show you how the sun, look there. It's quite high up still. So yeah, that's us here. Yeah, I have been making some more amigurumis, of course. I've been so, what can we say? I've been so eager and just focused on those amigurumis that I don't even remember what I showed you on the live and what I filmed for my vlog and what you've seen or whatever. But I made the monkey for Pippi Longstocking. Oh, I need a little shoe. She always drops her shoe. I think I need to sew on the shoe because it's always dropping. Where is it? Shoe. Here it is. So let's see. I may have shown you, but I don't remember. But I am so happy and proud about my Pippi Longstockings. The only thing is that these braids doesn't stand out. So when I get home, I'll put some pipe liners or pipe cleaners, orange ones. I have them at home in there. And I love her dress, or whatever it's called, outside the t-shirt, and that she has 2 different socks. This is more or less the original, what I've found in the picture. The shoes aren't very good though, but hello, Carrie. You're looking as you preparing for your first craft fair in a very long time. Lots to do, yeah, I bet. Well, have a good preparation, and yeah, you'll be in the background. We'll know that you're there. If anybody has a question for Carrie, we can shout out and you'll hear it, I guess. So I'm very proud of her. But I made a new one. Well, this was a monkey, of course. And I made this vest, a little vest for him, because he has a vest or a jacket or a sweater or something. The monkey that is in the movie or the TV series for children. So I made him that. The only thing that is, well, maybe not the only thing, but the one thing that is not accurate is that these dark gray spots should have been light. So I'm a bit bummed about that, but it is what it is. I could do them again, but nah, I'd rather make a new one then. And I make one that could be standing on her shoulder or sitting on her shoulder. This is way too big. But then I have made a bigger one, or I am making. Look, it fell down again. The shoe. I am making a bigger one, a bigger Pippi. But first I have to show you the horse. Lilla gubben. Here is the horse. Lilla gubben, that is Pippi's horse. She can lift him. She's so strong that she can lift her own horse. Look, she can. But okay, the new one. I made a terrible mistake yesterday when I made her. I made her bigger, and that's good. And I kind of got the hair to stand out. I made them like this, you know. And then I cut it here. And I cut it on both sides. And afterwards I saw it. Oh no, this is shorter than this. Terrible. So I have to do all of this part again. It's not difficult to pull them out, but the work on pulling them in there is so tedious. But it has to be done because this is just looking silly. I'm going to make her accurate, exactly the same as this one. Shoe again. You can see she has already one sock, and this is a real sock. I mean, all the way down. And I'm making the orange one now, and then I'll be making this here. And now on this one, I have I just changed the color while I made the body. So this is her underwear, but on this one, I'm going to make her underwear so that the socks are going to be tied to the underwear itself. I'm gonna have to pull this over a little so that it is lined correctly in the middle, like that. But this is on its way. So I'm happy about these. And then, well, let me see what you say here. Yeah, okay. I'm just laughing. I mean, I'm just talking and talking. And then I made a little boy. I thought, well, I want to make a little boy. And it was very, very little. Here he is. And when I'm now, I think I'm back. Right? Better now. Okay, good. Hello, Carrie, the Yarny Elephant. Welcome. I don't think you've been there before, have you? One Carrie and one Carrie. Good. Very nice. Welcome. Where are you from? It's so nice to see new people. Well, see. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing your name, so that's good. You're new, yeah. So nice. Where are you from? I guess you're from the USA, but from which state? Oh, you could be from somewhere else. We have people from Pakistan. And hello, April. How nice. You're from Washington State. Oh, I think maybe I haven't had anybody from Washington State yet. And I have a map back in Spain because I live in Spain. And I'm going to scratch off them that carry the yarny elephant. I have to write that on my notes on my mobile phone. So, so nice that April to join. I really, really enjoyed it. Oops, I'm writing very bad now. This was not correct. There. And April, your challenge about these plushy things. I am not a, I'm not a pattern person, but I've been really, really inspired to making a lot of amigurumis and plushies, especially here in Norway now. A lot of amigurumis. Let's see, carry the yarny elephant, Washington State. Great, fantastic. I'll do that when I get home. Well, I'm fine. I am here in Norway. It is actually very warm. It has been almost 30 degrees Celsius today. I think maybe it's been 30. And we took the train, my mom, my sister and me, and her dog, my sister's dog. And we went a bit more than an hour with the train. And then we went with a cable car up on the mountain where they do alpine skiing. And we saw some paragliders, and I took some footage of that. So I'm going to include that in my next vlog. And it was really a nice walk. We didn't walk far though, but it was really nice. April has over 55 videos from YouTubers on your Share the Love Challenge playlist. Fantastic. Yeah, this is my mom's garden or jungle or whatever. I am not a flowery person at all. I think I got my doses when I lived at home until I was 20. So every time I come home, she asked me, oh, did you see how beautiful the whatever flower it has become? And I'm just, I don't notice. Too bad. Well, so I was just in the middle of showing my Pippi Longstocking. Well, her shoe keeps falling off. And I was showing the horse that I made, Lilla Gubben. He has these spots. And she has this monkey, Herr Nelson, Mr. Nelson. So these I'm very proud of, and I'm making a new Pippi like this. But I cut the hair off too short here, so I have to do this part again. And then I was about to tell you about this one. I wanted to make a little boy. And when I made the hair, he kind of reminded me of someone. And I was thinking, who does he remind me of? And I'm not sure if you see this or if it's just my eyes or my imagination, maybe I should rather say. But since I thought about this person, I thought, well, then I have to give him stylish clothes or kind of like a fashion guru that people take after. Because I thought he looked like Harry Styles. I'm not sure if anybody sees that, but I think he looks like Harry Styles. Yeah, I am on holiday. I work as a teacher at the Norwegian school in Malaga in Spain. And of course, I have summer vacation. So I'm going to be here in the west part, Bergen, until Sunday. So almost 2 weeks. And then I'll be 2 weeks in the eastern part until the 4th of August. And then I go back home to Spain. And then I have 1 more week or so, 1.5 weeks. And then I start with planning days at school again. Thank you, April. Yeah, I'm really proud that I've been making them. Actually, this horse I did not make on my own. Absolutely not. I followed a tutorial. even though it's not perfect at all. And before it got the mane and the tail, I thought it looked more like a crossing between a sheep and a camel. But with the mane, the hair, and the tail, I thought it was okay. But it's crooked and whatever. But I think it's really cute. But I followed a tutorial online, and in my vlog where I show, I think I already posted that, haven't I? Yeah. There I included which tutorial I followed. It was 3 parts, and it was over 4 hours. So I had to follow it to be able to make this one. I'm terrible at drawing animals and not better at making them. Let's see what you say. Oh, Carrie, you're the same with your mom with the flowers. That, oh, really? New flowers? Oh, they're blossomed. Okay. Nice to hear that I'm not alone. I am not alone. Now imagine when you learn to read and work patterns, what you could make, my friend. Yeah, I so agree with you on that. And I think I'm getting there slightly. And now I kind of really want to make some plushies, but I didn't bring plushie yarn to Norway because it takes up so much room. But I did buy plushie yarn here, so I should make some. But I wasn't lacking white. They didn't have white. I've only found 2 stores where they have plushie yarn. They don't have them in normal yarn stores, but they have them in hobby stores. 2 hobby stores that I've been watching. And today I found the white because they didn't have the white in the first one. So I finally got this white from Panduro. The hobby store is called Panduro. And look at these colors. Oh, these are to eat up. Look at these 3 together. I mean, this is just cotton candy or just sweets. Huh? Adorable colors. I actually want to make, what was it? Yeah, I would love to make a parrot. Somebody was talking about parrot. I think it was Sarah from Crochet Vision. Or somebody asked her about that. And I thought, oh, yeah, parrot. That would be nice. So maybe, April, maybe I will find a pattern for a parrot. Maybe. But knowing myself, I guess I just find a tutorial on YouTube. Oh, too bad. Thank you, Rosie. And Linda says, then you and the children can play and learn with your creations. Yes, absolutely. I have the Little Red Riding Hood that I showed you earlier, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, she also dropped her shoe. I have shoes for her as well. And I made the basket. Well, here's the wolf that looks like a rabbit. Those ears are more rabbit ears. But I made the basket, and Little Red Riding Hood is of course going to her grandma with cake. Here, we got the chocolate cake. Look at this. I would love to eat this chocolate cake. So it takes up all the space in the basket. So I think maybe I have to make a bigger basket because the wine can hardly fit, and it doesn't look really like wine. So I just wrote Vin in Norwegian, wine. But put it down here, and then she's picking some flowers on her way. A couple of these I've made. So yeah, I'm having so much fun doing this, making this, and watching other crocheters and some crime videos and whatnot on YouTube. So yeah, this is what I'm doing on my occasion. And yeah, we are going to use them at school. For example, all of my not ducks, chickens. The chicks. Here's our shoot. For now, I got 5. Well, these are 4, but I have 5 of these, right, in different sizes. But that was just for fun, that I wanted to make one in each size from hook size number 6 until 2.5. And then I have this, of course, the plushie. And instead of making this bubble stitch on the side, I made kind of like it looks more like wings. I bet the chicken doesn't have wings yet, but I wanted to make one. Some. And what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to use April's advice or whatever, her tutorial. Look at these eyes. These are almost done, but since I now have this white yarn, I can finally, where's my cutter? I think it is in my bag here. Yeah. Finally, I can give him that accent around the eyes. I love making that eyebrow. It's so cool. All of my makes have that. But of course, these small ones, I tried putting the pupil, the white pupil in these, but that was just too much. So, but the accent around is always there. I love them. A needle. Yeah, I bet I can find a pattern for a parrot. But yeah, I'm so bad at. Well, I'm not used to Instagram. So I don't know how to find that a pattern. And yeah, don't really know. When I find a picture, I kind of try to just go by the picture and make it as I think. Oh, this is becoming so cute. My hair is everywhere. And I just took a shower because we were up on the mountain and it was so hot, so warm. But it was so nice. Oh, so nice. We watched people paragliding and that was really cool. Look now. Isn't she or he just perfect? April style. If you want to learn how to make these, go to April and her tutorial. She has a tutorial for how to make these eyes. The Cozy Buckeye. She's in here now, if you don't know who I mean. The Cozy Buckeye. That is April. And April says, or the Cozy Buckeye, I will post the tester call on Instagram for my next pattern tomorrow, and we'll talk about it in my video tomorrow. Okay. Then I'll follow greatly. And tomorrow and Saturday, I will have time to a lot of things. Thank you. You say great job on my eyes. You say, I would say great job on your eyes. Linda Snyder says, I'm not an Instagram user either. I tried, but it was confusing to me. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I'm not really there, but I try a little. So I'm going to try. The tester, so you're opposed to tester call. So that is one of your patterns that you're going to have the test for. Which pattern is that? I bet you told about it in your last vlog, but I don't remember what you said. Let's pull them out here. I designed a fox. Oh, I really want to make a fox. Then I really want to try to make that. Absolutely. Following a pattern. Oh, designed a fox and wolf pattern. Oh, cool. And then I could make them both in plushie and in amigurumi, I guess, right? The cotton yarn. Because I would love to make the wolf again for Little Red Riding Hood, so that the wolf doesn't have ears as a rabbit. Kind of look like half rabbit, half wolf. I love this part though. that I got to, I used this tapestry and I carried the yarn around. You can see a little bit through here that it's been carried because it's white, but it doesn't matter. It's a bit spotty. I made a tiger where I did not do that. Then I just made a little something and sewed it on later, and that is not as good as on the wolf. This is more not so good, but the tiger itself, I think it's cool. I saw a picture. I don't remember where now. I don't remember, but and then I made it. So that's what I do. I see a picture and then I make it. Cut off. So, done. One project finished. Had to wait like 5 days to finish it. Oh, it's getting dark here. Let me see. No. Oh, what am I doing? The wrong button. This one, there. So I can see. Wolf and fox. Yeah. Actually, I'm knitting a pair of socks. I've knitted one sock. Wool sock for the winter and for the cold floors in Spain, even in summer when I have the air conditioner on. So I finished this sock, and I'm on my second one now. I was supposed to do it on the train, but I forgot my 5th needle, and I needed just 4 in the beginning, and then I need 5, so I couldn't finish it. So I will just be working with this now. There we go. So knitting with 5 needles, I guess that is a real project for somebody. Like, oh my goodness, how can you do that? I remember for me as well, oh no, I do not want to do that. But when you get the hang of it, it's not difficult. It's just that there are so many things in the way, but you get used to it and you just lay them hanging there. The bad thing is if the stitches are loose and one of the needles pull out of the stitches. Sometimes when you are knitting, then one of the needles kind of float or kind of get pulled like that. So you have to pay attention. And if I see that, oh no, then I have to, of course, bring them back so that they're kind of in the middle. But when you have quite a few stitches on each needle, it's not a big deal. But when you're decreasing and you've just got 3, 4, 5 stitches on each needle, then it becomes a problem if you don't pay very much attention to all of the needles always. Hello, Jackie. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Linda. Yeah, also, Linda says, that's awesome. You can create from a picture. Yeah, it's many things I can do that. Not everything, I guess. I had a former colleague of mine asking if I could do some creatures from a Norwegian animation movie from back in the days. And I was just, are you crazy? No, I could never do that. But now that I've made different things, I'm thinking, maybe I should try. Maybe I should try. I bet they won't be perfect, far from it, but maybe they could resemble a little bit. Just maybe. Yeah, all of these, Rosie says, so great, you did all that nearly without pattern. Yeah. The only thing, though, is, of course, that I've learned how to make a person. That I make 6 in a magic ring, and 4 here or 8 or whatever. Yeah, well, and I just make them. But I'm terrible at counting. I make one leg may not be the same as the next leg. There may be a little bit of a difference, but my legs are not the same either. So we are unique. My legs are unique, both of them. So I don't think it matters that they're not very symmetrical. Can be a bit, but of course it should be more or less the same. So I'm kind of like, I wish there were only one of everything, because you don't have to do it symmetrically. But I think I may have to learn how to read patterns, and not just to read the pattern. I know how to read a pattern, more or less, but how to follow them like that, to be really committed to following the pattern. Because the mallard, I made a mallard as well, and those ducks, chickens. I've kind of followed the pattern for that, but instead of the bubble stitches, I made them wings, and that I just invented something with some chaining and making slip knot and half double crochet, whatever, in the loops, and the basket. Well, of course, the hair. I've learned this from a book, how to put on this hair. This hair I put on like in a chain, so it's really secured. Every hair strand is secured. Only the last one or two, one here and one there, is kind of with a knot. The others don't have a knot. They're just secured in the next one. So I learned that from, I don't remember what the book is called. Oh, I dropped the needle, but it was the fifth one. Okay. I don't remember the book, but I've shown that book before, from the book that makes, where they make dolls. With the book that has a girl that sits in wheelchair, or a boy, I don't remember, and with crutches and stuff. So there you learn how to do different hairs. So this is one type of hair. This one I didn't learn. This one I just, since I knew that I'm going to have braids, I didn't secure them. So if I take off this, as I'm going to do, well, I may do that now, since I have to do all of this part again, since I cut off the yarn without securing that they were the same length. So this has 3 braiding parts, and this has just got 2. And then I cut it off, and then I saw it. So I have to do this again. So let me just do that now. I can cut this off. So all of these on this side, they're not secured. They're just, I've just pulled them through, and they're double like this, double stranded. So when I drag one of them, let's see, if I then drag that, the other part follows. So I can just take all of them out and do it again, just making these strands longer again. It's gonna take me another, maybe an hour, or at least half an hour. I don't remember how. I don't time myself. What can I use these for, though? Well, these are going to be fillings, stuffing. So now we're getting her bold, halfway bold. There we go. That's cool too. Maybe I'll just leave her like that. No way, not a chance. Oh, Jackie says that the book is Crochet You. Yeah, that might be. I'm so bad at remembering. Perfection is something times overrated, says Linda Snyder. I agreed. Agreed. So later I'll just, well, maybe I can show you, but I don't know if I have that yarn here. No, I don't. I don't have more of this yarn here. But what I do, of course, I just, I follow, like, to get this part here like that, you know, like you have kind of like a line here. I take them on both sides. So I take it up here. And what I did on the other side, I did it, and then when I come back, I do it until here, and then I go back and back behind the bangs, and I take here as well. I don't do it in the middle here because that's not necessary because it's hidden with a braid. So yeah, and of course you can see that I have first changed colors until this orange there. And the bangs is a chain. I made a chain and then I went back with a single crochet. So maybe I chained 4 there or 5 and went back with single crochet on all of these. And this is just one chain. Well, it's connected. All of these are connected. And then I sewed it on. Yeah. I was knitting. I was wondering, what was I doing? She has got a side cut. Yeah, really got a side cut now. And a bold moment. Kind of like, I don't know. But she's going to get fixed tomorrow. That's for sure. So what are you guys working on, people? Are you making... Well, Carrie is preparing for her show, she said. So she's just there in the background. But the rest of you, what are you doing? I bet maybe April is editing the video for tomorrow, or knowing her, I think she's already done that. I think she's so organized that everything is done in good time. And Rosie, maybe you're making a bucket hat? And Linda Schneider, what? Rosie is entertaining your brother. Oh yeah, he's still there. That's good. How long is he staying for? April, I'm working on my next roundup. Oh yeah, a woodland theme. You had me fooled. You wing it? You do? Really? Yeah, well, then you had me fooled. Till Monday, he's going to be there. Good. So that would be a bit more than a week then, right? Because he got there. Oh, hello, Tere. The Brazil is represented. Brazil is in the building. My video is done, though. Yeah. I was kind of referring to that first. But, of course, you have new things all the time. That is for sure. Jackie, I'm still doing the hoodie, which is taking forever. Well, I bet it's a bit big, isn't it? So it's taking time. Hoods are... And one thing is making the hoods look great, because they're very often they're very pointy. It doesn't really matter on Little Red Riding Hood that she has a pointy hood, but when it's really pointy for a person, it doesn't look that good, I think. I have made a couple, and I'm a little bit like, maybe you shouldn't use that. Rio de Janeiro, January River. It's so cool that we're from all over the place. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. I have been thinking that there is one more yarn store that I want to visit. Today, I visited one yarn store and one hobby store. And in the hobby store, that I found the plushie yarn. And I bought also these 2 cotton I love those colors. I just had to. They were screaming to me, buy us, buy us. So I bought them, knowing I will really get use of them. But what was I saying? That yeah, I went into one store because on the railway station there was a yarn store. So I got there a little early to sneak around, film a little, but it was quite pricey, that store. And they didn't have much of yarns that I would buy. But if I had time, well, I could have had time, but if I was in the mood and I needed yarn, I probably could find it there. But just looking at the prices didn't make me want to buy. So I kind of just left. Well, I filmed and then I went out, sat down and knitted on this sock, waiting for my mom and my sister, since I got there earlier than them because of that store. And yeah. But then after, when we got back to town, to Bergen, then I went to the hobby store and found the plush yarn. Yeah, but there is one more store that I would like to visit. So I might do that tomorrow. But I'm not sure. I should, I guess. But I kind of just want to relax and knit and crochet. We'll see what I do. Today I've been filming so much scenery that I'm thinking my next vlog will have a lot of paragliding and up in the, oh my goodness, scared of heights, cable car, beautiful scenery, a little bit of snow on the mountains still. Wow, I didn't expect that with so warm weather. But yeah, so it's been a lot of that kind of footage. So I should crochet a little and show you that part as well. Check that it's a child's size, so I put a bubble on it. Oh, that's cool, of course. Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, I remember when I was little, I had a hat. It wasn't a hood, of course, but it was a hat, a blue. I guess it was more or less this color blue. And I loved that hat so much. And it had a pom-pom. And it was, I think it was the same as on my pipi, that it was just, it wasn't secured. It was strands like these and they weren't secure. So I kind of pulled them out one by one, by one, by one. I don't know. It was just a manic obsession, just pulling them out. And my mom, she was so embarrassed by me wearing that. I wanted to wear it every day, going to town. She put on a nice sweater and whatnot. And I wanted this hat, and she, no, you can't use that, it's so terrible. No, it's my best hat, I want that hat. I didn't care if it was just a little bit of strands left. It was my kind of it was me. Okay, Rosie says, sounds interesting though, Linda, your next video. Okay, yeah, I hope I will get. Actually, there was this what do you call that? A slide? No, it wasn't a slide. It was a swing. There was a swing up there on the mountain. That was so cool. It didn't go very fast though, but I sat on it, and my sister filmed me a little bit, and I tried to crochet a little bit while swinging. It wasn't that easy, but just for the footage, you know. What don't you do for the footage? Huh? Oh, ciao, Tere, you're going. You're leaving us. Okay. Thank you so much for stepping by, and see you later. Bye-bye, Tere. Oh. No, I thought that the sun had gone down, but it's actually just behind a cloud. There are coming some clouds. It's been so blue sky. It kind of looked strange, those clouds, almost like fire. Nah, no, they're clouds. Well, it's going to be light though until 11, 12 o'clock. The sun doesn't set for real until here in the south. I'm not sure, maybe at 11, 13, 15 or something. I'm not sure. In the north, though, it doesn't set at all. So it's light all night. And that is a peculiar experience living in the north, which I did 3 years. But a long time ago. It's been 30 years since it's exactly 30 years since I moved up there, started my teaching career. Yeah, I'm actually having a 30 years anniversary as a teacher. That's true. I finished my education in 95. Oh, I should celebrate. Or not. Hello, Samantha. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to my jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Or my mom's garden. Better to say garden than jungle, even though I kind of feel like I'm in a jungle. Flowers everywhere. But it's nice. And it's much nicer this than the background inside. I think so. And the temperature here now is quite agradable, comfortable, nice. It is not warm anymore, but it's just right. Just right. What else did we do? Did we do something else? I don't think so. I don't remember. I'm thinking, well, there will not be a live on Sunday because I'm traveling back, not back, I'm traveling to the east part of Norway on Sunday, so it will be just a mess. And I'm visiting my friend, and I won't say to my friend that, sorry, I'm just going to have a live now. I'm visiting her. So no, nothing on Sunday. But I might just pop on some live whenever. I've been thinking about that, but I've never done that. And kind of feeling like, oh, I couldn't just do that. I'm kind of feeling like I'm kind of, what do you say? Cheating on you guys. Cheating on the you like Rosie and those of you who always are there, like Linda Snyder and some of you. I'm kind of feeling like I'm cheating on you if I just go live without giving you a notice. But I'm thinking I might do that. From now until next Thursday, I may do that. I don't know when, but maybe I'll just pop up somewhere. I don't know. We'll see about that. But next Thursday, I'm thinking I'm going to try to have a live. And as always, I try to announce it 1 or 2 hours before, so you can see that it is there. Well, maybe I should do on Tuesday, actually. But then, well, I don't know. It will be in the morning on Tuesday for you guys. I'm going to be a babysitter or a dog sitter on Tuesday. My friend is going to a funeral, and I will be a dog sitter, watching her dog and taking him out for a walk and those kind of stuff, you know. And it's just not a little dog; it's a big dinosaur. It's called Dino, you know. It's a Labradoodle. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not very familiar with dogs. I'm not a very, very dog person, but I'm going to try. I really am. I think it'll be nice. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, though. April, you always have your videos out on Friday, so I'll be watching that, especially now that you say that about test. test the fox and wolf pattern. If I'm going to test those, well, I guess that's something you pick, right? You pick who are going to be testers. Well, if I'm going to be the tester, I really will have to follow it to a T and not go my own way as I normally do. Have I got anything else to show you? Oh, remember, drink your waters. And Rosie says you could announce a live much earlier so we could notice the announcement early enough. That's true. That's true, Rosie. Yeah. April says, yes, it's important to have it tested to work out the kinks and also to find any typos, etc. Yeah. I'm the typo thing, of course, it's English, but I think I'd find them more or less anyway, if there are. I always find a lot of typos from my headmaster, the director at school and whatnot. When they send out things, I'm saying, oh, here's that and that's that. Here's a double space, and here's this and that. I'm a what do you call that? I'm very, very strict when it comes to doing typos. So I guess I can help you a little bit with that if you have any. But of course, if I'm going to test it, I will. I promise you, April. I promise you. I'm kind of crossing my hands now. I promise you that I will try. That I will follow the pattern to a T. Yeah. And I really, really like what you've done with this challenge that you and Stacy are having, and I'm really wanting to join it, like really join it, not just be inspired to making all of these things, but to really find patterns and really do it. Absolutely. Rosie, I now noticed typos from someone other much more than my own. Yeah, that's a little typical. April says testers also help you promote the pattern by posting on Instagram too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm making some TikToks, but I'm not too consistent. I should be more consistent, and then I add them later to Instagram. Well, later, after. But I'm not so consistent. I should be more consistent than I've been. We had no idea the share the love challenge, the love Instagram IG challenge was going to be so loved by everyone. We are having fun and feel so blessed by everyone's love. It's a great idea. It's something. It's refreshing and of course you're leading by example because you have all of these videos every second week or something. I don't know that you have the theme of dogs or foxes. Maybe not foxes, but elephants and whatnot every week or every other week. So you lead by example. You followed others' patterns, and then you have challenged us to do the same. And I really, really, I want to be there. It's so great, fantastic. But when I go into let me see now. If I go to Instagram, I'm kind of like a dinosaur. I mean, from Stone Age. This isn't Instagram. When it comes to Instagram, I feel like that. And then I press search and I say free plushy free patterns. And then there comes up a lot of it's searching. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see that little, is it acorn or is it hazelnut or whatever? That's something easy. It comes up. And what do I do now? It is just a video, right? So where is the pattern? It says free pattern, but where do I find it? Do I put take I'm following you? Ooh. So there I am. I don't know what to do anymore. Instagram is the best place for crocheters. Yeah, I bet if you understand Instagram, it's like, oh, here are some beautiful cows. Free pattern. Okay. So I find this. Cows. Free pattern. Or maybe it's this one. That I'm... but... where do I get it? I mean, this is not a free pattern. Or... oh, maybe... oh! Oh, there are more pictures. I have to swipe. Is that the thing? Is this the thing that I just have to swipe because all of the pictures of the pattern are there? In the search bar, type the crochet buckeye. Scroll through the pictures on the cow to find the pattern. Was this you? No. Okay, let me see. I'm going to just take the cozy buckeye and the cow. Well, let me think. Ice cream cow then. No, the cow. You. What? Okay, so where I was. Where'd it go? Oh no. Plushy pattern. Free pattern. Okay. I'm there now. Let me see what you tell me to do. In the search bar. Well, you mean the search, this one? When you find a post with a free pattern, the pattern is usually in the photos. Yeah, that I found here. So I just did that. I had to scroll to find it. Yeah, that's what I found here. I just scrolled here and then I found it. Oh, yeah. Well, so I didn't know that, but I'm just so old, old and not bold. You can also save patterns for later in a folder. Yeah, I've done that, but later, well, not patterns, but pictures and stuff. But later, I don't know where to find them. I'm so ancient. I'm so ancient when it comes to these things. Oh, but okay. I've gotten one step further. Now I know that I can do this. But yeah, I want to save this. Well, I already did, actually. I saved it. But then, where do I find it? On my own? No. On my house? Nah. Up on my heart? No. Where do I find what I have saved? Oh, maybe those three there? No. Hello, Emily. Hello. Nice of you to join. Go to your profile and the 3 lines. Click on the profile. My story. No. What? No. And the 3 lines. Not my story. The 3 lines are in the top right corner. I don't have 3 lines in my top right corner. But that's when I'm up here with myself. I bet it would be a bit easier if somebody close to me could help me. My mom cannot help me. My sister cannot help me. But my friend should be able to help me when I get there. Let me try again. Let me find. Here are some dolls. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I put them to crocheting. Oh, if I want to see it. Oh, here I have something that I have already saved. Now I found it, finally. Okay. But this is just one picture. Plushy feet repattern again. Let's see if I take this acorn. But this is a video, it's a reel. So this is not. Well, I think I better do this with somebody else, maybe. I'm not old, says Rosie. You learn something new. Yeah, the 3 lines are in the top right. April just got extracted by your husband called. Yeah, I guess it's easier to help him than me. But well, I'm gonna find this out now. Absolutely, and I may make that cow. I don't have brown though, but I can make a pink one, purple, right? Nah, I don't know. Orange cow now. Well, I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna try to enter this challenge of yours. Cool. Linda Snyder says, "Did your mom want an ice sweater?" She loved it. She really loved it. I haven't asked her though. And it's kind of getting late. I mean, but of course she can get it later. I'm thinking, should I leave her mine? But no, it's way too big for her because it's really big for me. Oh, okay, I felt not really. How far have I got now? My sock. I've done this much of this. Oh, we're halfway there. Wow. Almost there. So good. But do I want to? It's getting stuck. Yeah, well, let me just finish. Or not finish, but continue. And later it will be finished. Christmas presents. Yeah, it could be Christmas present. It could be a Christmas present. That's true, Linda. That was a good idea. I'll send it by post, or maybe she'll come back down to Spain. Who knows? She may do that. She should get away from the bad weather in Norway. Go to Spain when it's not really cold and not really hot either. That's the best time. She doesn't really like the warm, really warm weather, so the summer is nothing for her down there. These days now are more than enough for her. That is a good idea, Linda Snyder. Christmas present. And also I have all of that yarn because I love making it in merino extra fine. That is a good yarn to make that ice sweater. Spain looks lovely. I watched some travel videos, says Linda. Yeah, it's really lovely. Absolutely. And this year we've had some rain, so now it's kind of green as well. Normally when we had 2 years almost without rain, at least in the south. And it was quite brown, most parts. Of course, some gardens were green and stuff, but we had restrictions with water restrictions. Look, now I'm kind of having to pull this back so it doesn't slip off the needle, off the stitches. Luckily we have had rain this year, so it is greener, quite green actually. And it's been kind of like, there have been more flies, very, very small flies, and there have been less cockroaches, or at least I haven't got them in my house anymore. Lucky me. I have had them for 10 years, and this year I have only seen 2. Normally I could have like 2 to 10 a week in summertime. But this year, when I was home, I had only saw 2, or maybe 3, for the whole part from. And that's a long time ago. I think it was in May, actually, May or beginning of June. Oh, April, you're the best. April says, I sent you a video and a photo to help you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I will definitely try that. And Linda Snyder said, I'd probably poke my eye out trying to knit those. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you could say that. I've never done that though, fortunately. And now, having the glasses, I'm protected. I'm really protected. Maybe I'm going to get to be an Instagram guru after you've taught me, April. That's amazing. Finally learning after I don't know how many years I've had it. I wasn't early, but I think maybe 2019 I got it, but I didn't use it. But I'll try. And I try, and I try. Yeah. I think I told you the last time, but I'm so looking forward to going back to school. I was not expecting to really be eager to go back to school for this year, because for this last year I was kind of bored a bit. I just want to crochet. I don't want to go to work. I want to crochet. And not because the class and the pupils were bad or anything, because they're the best children in the world. They're fantastic. And they love learning, and we've had a good time. But I wanted to crochet. But now that I made all of these chickens and all of these Little Red Riding Hood and Pippi. I can use them with my pupils. I'm so looking forward to it, that I can implement my crocheting in my school day with the small children. I'm so looking forward to it. And I'm really... and the fact that there are 9 girls and 2 boys, I mean, I'm not sure. Of course, it would have been better that it was more mixed, but I'm kind of liking the idea. I think the girls are more into, normally more into acting, like having dramas, and we can play the 3 billy goats gruff, and learning how to say different lines in English, in Spanish, and not only Norwegian, and just have a good time. I can't wait. but I'm going to wait. I'm gonna first, of course, I'm going to enjoy these last weeks of my vacation. This is my 4th week already. Yes, it is. And I have 4 more weeks. No, 3.5. The 14th of August. Now it's the 17th. No, that's 4 more weeks. Yeah, it is. Today, in 4 weeks, actually. So, yeah, but that's 7.5 weeks in total then. Linda Snyder says again, they are going to like the weather. Oh, yeah, I forgot about them, Linda. I had them in a box at home. Of course, I didn't bring them. But I'm thinking, I'm making so many things that I forget what I'm making. But that's true. I'm so looking forward to that. Thank you. Oh, what should I do without you guys to remind me of all of the things that I'm done and made? I forget so many things. Oh yeah, that's so cool. That's true. I love the sun, and I love the rain with the raindrops. The cloud with the raindrop that falls down. I think that's cute. And the lightning has turned out really well as well. I don't think I've showed you the lightning with the face, but it turned out pretty cute. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I hope so, and I think so. Absolutely. Even though, well, as I said to you, I think, or I'm kind of preparing myself to take the bus to town tomorrow to go to the last yarn store that I want to visit. I'm thinking I'm not going to buy any yarn, but who knows? Maybe I do. Oh, hi, Susanne! So fint å se deg! Susanne, she's my colleague from this year. Well, from the last 4 years. Isn't it 4 years we've been, or is it just 3, Susanne? I know it's 4, I think. And she's writing, hello, your new pupils are so lucky. And I'm going to use my nicest crocheted sweater on a festival tomorrow. A buddy of mine who is a fashion designer has taken a photo of me in it because he wants one that looks like it. How cool is that, Susanna? Because I made her a sweater. I don't know if you remember I'm going to find a photo of her. Can I show you photos, Susanna? Let's see if we can find you. Well, I have shown it before, and you've giving me permission before, but I kind of ask anyway. Let's see. I have to go back someplace here. In May, was it maybe? Let's see. And what do you say? Linda says that it didn't have a face. Oh. Oh, okay. The lightning didn't have a face. Yeah, I miss you too. Jeg savner deg også, Susanne. It's so strange that you're not going to be with us in Spain. She's left Spain and gone to Norway. Ooh. Thank you, Susanne. And I'm going to show that picture. Let's see if I can find it on my phone here. It's so slow. It's really, really slow. I don't remember when it was. It before or after the 17th of May, Susanna? Do you remember? Oh, here it is. Or is this just the trying on? No, here it is. Yeah. Cool. Well, I haven't woven in the ends though. This is in the bathroom, but it doesn't matter, does it? Look here. Here's a sweater. So cool. And with those bell sleeves. It's so nice. And the back. The video of our workplace. We had to test if it was too high up in the back. Oh, nice, Susanne. Oh, how are you doing up there in the north of Norway? Have you gotten there yet? You went to Turkey with our colleagues, right? Where's my needle? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's all of the knitting that I will do. I guess Susanne went and she had other things to do. Oh, that was so nice of her to join, to step by. So cool. Well, I don't know. Maybe that will be the end of this vlog. Not, oh, I'm always saying that, end of this vlog. Oh, the Susanne is there. I am in the north. Yeah, it's good. A little cold. Yeah, it's been 28, 29, 30 degrees here in Bergen, and I went to Voss today. I don't know if Malin is there now, but our other colleague, we went there today. A little cold up there. The difference between Spain and there. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very beautiful sweater. It was Susanna came with a picture, and I said, "Okay, we'll try." And well, actually, it was picture of the square at least, and well, she had the graphics on how it was supposed to be made, and I made it. Oh, hello, hook in a teacup. Will you be showing more of Norway? Yes, I will. Have you been watching the vlogs from Norway? Have you? That's so nice if you have. I am absolutely showing more on the vlog. I'm not sure. I think maybe a Saturday I will post the next vlog. I have a little bit of crocheting, but I have a lot of footage from the mountain in Voss, which is a bit more than an hour from here. We went there today with a train and beautiful scenery and paragliders. We saw them taking off and floating in the air. It was so cool, so nice. Oh yeah, you have seen them. Cool. Oh, I'm so happy. Where are you from, Hook in a Teacup? Since I haven't seen you before, I am very eager when there are new people finding out where they're from. Oh, you're from England. Cool. I have already scratched off that. Well, to tell you, I have a world map, where I scratch off where different people are from. But Jackie is from England, so I've already scratched off England. The south, county of Kent. Cool. Very nice, very nice. So I'm scratching them off on my map, but I didn't bring it to Norway. So now I'm kind of making a list. When I see new people, we have someone from Washington State. I don't think I've scratched off that yet. And we have Amina from Pakistan that I haven't scratched off, and I think one more maybe. So I'm writing them up on my notes on my phone, so I can do that when I get back home. I get home to Spain the 4th of August. So it's going to be 2.5 weeks more before I get home. But that was so nice. We are going to round up now, and it was so nice to see so many of you, and some new, and a colleague of mine, Susanna. Oh, I'm so happy that you turned up, and everybody here. I'm so glad, so happy, and so thankful for all of you. Really, really love this community, and hope that you stick around and watch my vlogs and join the lives. As I was telling earlier, I will not have a live this Sunday because I'm leaving for the east. But I will. I probably will do a live just randomly before next Thursday. I want to do it, but I have kind of been holding myself back for doing it. But now that I've said that, I feel like I'm cheating on you, not telling you so you can know where it is. I just have to do it. So I might be doing that some random days. We'll see about that. And but next Thursday, I'm trying to have a live as usual. 9 o'clock, or maybe it can even be 10 o'clock. I think maybe it's better to 10 o'clock there, or maybe even 11, because my friend, we'll see. I don't know. You just have to follow and see what I post that, okay, in an hour or 2 hours or whatever. There will be a live on Thursday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How can I keep Teacup says, I keep missing the lives, but I watch the replay. I guess you're an hour later than me. Yes, we are. And 1 hour later or earlier. Yeah, well, later. Yeah, later, of course, than England. We're like the rest of Europe. Both Norway, Spain is the same. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And I was so amazed by all of your existence. Well, was amazed. I am amazed, but you being here. Thanks so much. See you next time and in the vlog. Bye-bye.